All right. We are live. What's going on, everybody? It's Rob Garcia, the Warrior Strategist, and I wanted to do a live broadcast right out the gate. It's Monday, a little bit after 6 o'clock. I'm getting ready to hit the gym, and I wanted to just give you some tips for having an amazing business weekend, give you some reminders, and just some general guidelines that will help you to perform better. Before we get started, of course, let's give shout outs to the sponsors, the people that keep me broadcasting. We're going to start with Mike's Damascus Knives, LLC. Boom. Check out this quality. This is an everyday carry. This is a tactical. I wish this is everyday carry. This is a tactical blade that Mike made me personally. Unbelievable quality. Comes with a sheath. Keep me from cutting my fingers off again. And you can find it at Mike's DamascusKnives.com. Great company, unbelievable quality, and you can also find them on Facebook on their business page. My broadcasts are also brought to you by the Tactical CEQ Business Visibility Guide. If you don't have it, message me to get your copy. If you need help with your PR, with your social media planning, whatever you need in business, that 55-page guide will make a significant difference. All right. And we got Jared Ledbetter from Carbon Digital. We got Joe Nicasio popping on. What's going on, guys? It is Monday. Just getting charged up, ready to face my week. So, right out the gate, if you want to do better this week in business, you need to review your goals. That is the very first thing. And like any good entrepreneur, I know you got a monthly income goal, and I know you have a monthly productivity goal. And if you don't, you need to start setting them. They're very helpful for helping you to streamline your brain, working your subconscious towards your goals, man, helping you go the direction you need to get whatever it is that you want from the universe. Sorry to sound like a Prince song, but it's true. Every single month, you should have a single number that is your income goal. You should work at getting closer to it, and your productivity goals. Productivity can be your email campaign, your taskers, whatever you need to get done, client work, deliverables. Maybe you're going to try something new like Hello Woofy, or you're going, Jared, weekly vision board. Exactly. But understand that productivity goals are super important because they keep you focused and they keep you in the right direction as to what you want to get done. I have this software called Attractwell, and it is a full all-in-one CRM. It lets you make landing pages. It lets you host courses. It keeps track of all your contacts. It lets you filter your contacts, all this shit. And I pay $80 a month for it. And I haven't really implemented it in months. And I've been paying for it for a long time. And I was thinking to myself last week, I'm like, why am I paying so much for this if I'm not using it? It's not that it's bad software. It's a great software. I was using it and Drop Funnels at the same time. But I was paying so much money for both of these, and I'm like, both of these are draining me money. Why am I not focused on utilizing them as profit leaders? And so what I'm going to do this week, I'm going to spend some time on Attractwell, cultivate some offers, use it, and if not, I'm going to drop it. So anyway, so the very first thing, let's see. Like I said, very first thing you guys need to do is to review your productivity and your income goals. Figure out what your number is. Have it written next to your computer. I actually got some news a few days ago that a new client signed on, and I got very close to my income goal. And my income goal was north of 5 figures for this month. And if this comes through, and I trust the person that gave me the news, this is going to be very, very close, which is awesome. I'm still figuring stuff out with my family and a couple of things with the Air Force and all this stuff, but pretty happy about it. Okay. So if the first thing is productivity and your income goals, the second thing is your warm leads list. Now, I've been hammering the warm leads list for years. Some people use it, some people don't. If you like making money, use a warm leads list and review it. If you had a call with somebody a month ago, you need to follow up with it. Say, hey, what's going on? We had a good conversation. How you been? Are you interested in SEO or a website, or are your needs being fulfilled? How are things going? Blah, blah, blah. Point is, follow up on your warm leads. Don't just let them sit there and get grabbed by a competitor. I don't want my competitors ever touching my leads, ever. Not even if they buy me dinner first. All right. Jared says his warm leads list is in HubSpot. Good. Whatever the hell you're using, Jared, whatever you need to do to cultivate those leads. And I always use the 5-part system. This is a Garcia-ism, but it has worked out well for me. Attract, connect, create value ×2, qualify, and sell. Use those 5 magic words to draw people to you, close deals, create lifelong business relationships for sure. And I'm going to give Jared a shout out because he's a bro and he's been around a hot minute. If you guys need a website created that is fully optimized with SEO, analytics, and regular reviews and functionality, holy shit, functionality, talk to Jared at Carbon Digital. He's really good at what he does. I've seen him time and time again create amazing websites for business owners that are far past just standard web design. And this is why, right? Because anybody can make you a website. You go on Fiverr and pay some dipshit X amount of money and you got a website, blah, blah, blah. That's cute. But is it optimized for SEO so that people can find it? Okay. Is it searchable so that it pops up above your competitors? Is it optimized so that you can check your analytics and see how many visitors you get, where they're coming from, and pertinent information so you can direct your marketing efforts? Probably not. This is why you have to talk to Jared at Carbon Digital. He specializes in this stuff. He's very, very reliable. Okay. He's a, despite being a U.S. Marine, I still trust him implicitly. All right. He's a veteran. He won't leave you hanging. I've never heard a bad thing about his websites. And that's a great thing. I've known Jared many, many years. Great dude. And he knows his shit. Like he's really, really helpful in implementing tech for your business, especially if you're not super tech savvy. Jared can explain things to you in a normal way that makes sense. He's a good strategist. He can tell you like why you should do something and what the effects are and what the cost of, if the cost of this or that is worth it. Definitely a good guy to talk to. And he's just about the first person I recommend in the website space if you need a business website. Talk to Jared Ledbetter at Carbon Digital. You will not regret it. And I promise Jared did not pay me for that shout out. He earned it with hard work, good recommendations. All right. Next up, if you want to have a good business week, balance. Okay. So right after this broadcast, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to lift weights like an animal. Might even go running later on. But the point is you have to have balance in order to create good mental health. Whether you go fishing like Jared does, whether you go for walks with the dog, you take the kids out, walk around the neighborhood, whatever, taking care of mental health is optimal for good business performance. Your business will only run as well as you run. People that implement fitness, they implement activities, they implement, being around other people. They take care of their mental health. They create a nice amount of balance in their life. Those are the ones that have optimized businesses because they bring a good, healthy balance and attitude to the business. They aren't stressed out. They aren't overweight. They aren't screaming at their family and they're not falling asleep, worrying about money. Create that balance with your mental health. I got up at 4:44 today. That's when my eyes popped awake. And I immediately started doing stuff to plan out the week. Monday's my strategy day. Okay. Balance is everything. And if done correctly, Joe, no defense, none. Having balance, whether it's spiritual balance, whether it's, physical activity balance, whatever, is great for your mind, great for your body, great for your soul, and really great for your business. So just start thinking about that, how to create your own balance this week. Maybe you're going to play with your kids more. Maybe you're going to take your wife out for a, one-on-one. Maybe you're going to go out on a date with somebody. Maybe you're just going to take yourself out like I'm going to do this week. And you're going to have a movie day in the middle of the afternoon when everyone's working and go see Ghostbusters. That's my reward this week. I'm not going to lie. I had a pretty bad weekend as far as mental health goes. I'm talking like 0 out of 10. Like I was just, I don't know. You just know when you're not right. And it was not a great one. I finally went out. I worked out a little bit. I went out to Coin Op. I hung out with a friend. That was cool. So I got a little bit more what I needed, which was just getting out of my house and going out and doing stuff. But I've got to work more on my work-life balance. And I actually had a really good epiphany the other day. I was like, dude, when was the last time you actually rewarded yourself? Like, when was the last time you actually did something that wasn't business related, that wasn't like Air Force related, something that just was for you, that's fun. I got a massage a couple weeks ago at Chiropractic. They did an amazing job, but that was more medical. That was to heal my back, and they did a spectacular job. I have 0 back pain now, which is great. But honestly, it's important that we reward ourselves and we do stuff that's, I was actually looking up petting zoos. I was in a very bad place this weekend. And what I should have done was gotten on some calls with some people or fucking reached out or something. But I wanted to do something locally. I spend too much time on the fucking computer, let's be honest. And I have an amazing network, but it's virtual. And you need to be around people and talk to them in person and have proximity and all that shit. And that's what I was really working on. So anyway, I went on Reddit, the San Diego Reddit, and I just put out the calls like, hey, you guys want to hang out? Let's do something, blah, blah, blah. And I made some new contacts there. So I might host an event. I might meet a bunch of people in public, something. But point is, I just need to either reconnect with people in person that are around San Diego, or I need to like throw an event, or I need to do something where I actually have a little bit more interaction in my life. I don't have enough one-on-one interaction in my life, for sure. All right. So that's why I create balance. All right. So we talked about your personal goals, your income goals, reviewing the warm leads list, creating balance. And then let's see, what can you do to do better in business? This is why you have to plan out lives so that you don't have a creative blank stare in the middle of it. But this is what happens when you're put on the spot and you just say, fuck it, I'll do it live. Like Bill O'Reilly. One of the greatest lines I've ever heard uttered. All right. The last thing I would say, try a new medium for distribution. And what I mean by that is figure out what you sell and try something completely new to market it. And so what I would tell you guys, like we got Joe here, we got Jared Ledbetter. I would challenge you guys to try this. Make a custom graphic, pop it on Facebook stories, maybe pop it on Instagram, but try something different that you don't usually do for marketing. And I will tell you, I went on Canva. I tried a new effect and it actually looked really, really sharp. And technically it exported as a video, but I took a graphic of me, I put a gradient background on it, and I put letters that flowed in, and then a couple of pictures of client results. And it looked really, really good. That's the direction I'm going to go for some of my marketing, and especially when I do new ads. I would challenge you guys, try a new graphic type. Maybe it's a video, a snippet, and Canva will give you free videos, by the way. Maybe it's a new type of graphic. Maybe you try a new effect. Maybe you try and blend something, or a transparency, or you try and make something with fancy fonts, whatever. Joe's doing a masterclass. That's a great one. Point is, guys, try a new marketing medium that you haven't tried and see if it gets you better engagement. See if it gets you more views on what you're doing. That would be my final piece of advice. All right. I'm going to go to the gym and go be awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate it, Joe and Jared. And if you guys want to start a branded podcast, Blue Lapis Media can help. Brett Davis has an amazing done-for-you podcast service that you guys should check out. If you've ever wanted to have your own branded podcast done for you, all the editing, all the effects, all the music, everything, and hosted for you and distributed, like they do the whole thing, reach out to Brett Davis, email him at talkwithbrett@gmail.com, and he'll help you out. All right. Thank you so much, guys. This is Rob Garcia, the Warrior Strategist, wishing you an amazing week in business. And as always, stay famous. See you next time.